I don't know why. I went off my thing.
You
Am I
sounding
still
like
like that?
Gorilla.
You sound like RoboCop
Yeah, nah.
with a defect.
Drake
Hold on.
said so the pick and roll seats are empty.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Chris Paul.
watch this. You ready?
That goes back to my point.
No, I'm gonna give you an example so that y'all can understand what I'm saying. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
So when Detroit had a hard time beating Boston, right? They changed to side pick and roll and killed Boston to get to the NBA Finals. Isaiah Thomas led that charge. Those weren't empty points. When he was with Kelly Tripucka and they was averaging 114 points, those were empty. When he switched up that thing and he got it when they needed it, that ain't empty. When you expect it to win and you don't, and you the lead dog, y'all not just gonna act like none of that matters. Because it sounds like y'all want to talk past it. Well, it don't really, and it don't that. Because y'all ain't said nothing about it.
No.
We talk about
Who did he lose?
When Chris Paul and them were winning those series in the Clippers, after that 1 year where they beat Golden State, they came up empty. They came up.
So anytime a team doesn't win a championship, them stats that they put up the entire year just don't matter. Which essentially doesn't matter, right?
That ain't what I said.
You said
I'm talking about in instance. I'm talking sometimes you just run into somebody that's better than you.
Okay. So all that stuff KD and Russ did.
And I think the Clippers were better than the teams they lost to.
Okay, just like how the Thunder was supposed to beat the Warriors that year, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
They was up 3-1. That was empty.
And KD and it's KD's fault. KD fell apart like a scrub at the end of those games, turning the ball over, kicking it out of bounds. I don't know why we can't say that about Chris Paul. We can't. He don't get that.
No. We can agree. Hold on. That was never the argument.
Y'all ain't said it.
I was never the argument.
Hold on.
The argument originally was Paul Pierce better than Chris Paul in 08?
I'm taking Paul Pierce. Y'all can have
Chris Paul had a better 08.
I'm going to beat you.
You're in what?
You can have Chris Paul as your guy in 08. I have Paul Pierce as my guy. And if they got an equal squad, I'm going to beat you.
How so? Just because Paul Pierce?
Because Paul Pierce is better.
Put up 20 points.
Because Paul Pierce is better.
No, y'all had
better. And that is how I know who's better.
Paul Pierce averaged 20 that year, and Chris Paul averaged 20. So Chris Paul can do the same thing. He can do.
No, he can't. No, he can't. It's not the same 20. Do not listen. Everybody who agree with that, punch yourself in your left eye. Because you ever said Drake don't count the same. What's wrong with y'all? We all know
it's not the same 20. Because you know why?
All know
pick roll and get 30.
We all right. He'll pick a roll you to death, and then at the end of the game, you're gonna kick the ball out of bounds like I didn't make that up. He literally did that. What y'all talking about? Or he gonna dribble the clock out.
I know Trev don't tell the whole story.
Trev, he dribbled the clock out. Hey Trev, he also fouled Russell Westbrook and then shot a stupid shot at the end of another series. All this happened. This is real life. This ain't fake life. This ain't all real. This all real.
What's up, Trevor?
Hold on. Real.
What happened to Paul Pierce when they was up in Game 6?
He lost to the second greatest player ever.
Oh.
What's your point?
And what do you always say about Brian? He said he was better than Brian though.
Who did Chris Paul lose to? Who did Chris Paul lose to?
Kobe.
He lost to how many years lost to Kobe? How many years he played Kobe in the playoffs? How many years he played against Kobe in the playoffs? Don't play that. He been in the NBA 20 years.
It was only
08. 20 years. He lost to Kobe one time. What y'all talking about?
Who else?
Don't try to dance around this.
Okay, who else did lose to in the playoffs?
Listen, y'all can have nut punching.
Hold on. Oh, answer my question. Who else did he lose?
Y'all can have nut punching kickballers.
How many times Paul Pierce lose in the playoffs? And to who else?
He lost a bunch of times.
So
what's your point?
We hold so much. Oh my God. This is my thing. If we looking at 08,
right.
Chris Paul is better than him because Chris Paul is probably on all. Go look up Chris Paul stuff. Was he on the all defensive team that year?
I bet he was.
Yeah, popularity contest.
Not a popularity contest. Defensive.
That's a fact.
Popularity.
It is.
Defense
ain't
my Defense.
It
That's a
is.
fact.
I'm a
Kobe,
Kobe fan.
listen.
It was the year
Kevin
he ain't no
Garnett,
defensive game
Kevin
in the
Garnett,
first
Tim
game.
Duncan, right quick. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Kobe. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Kobe was making it off reputation at some point in time, and them some of my favorite players. We got to
No,
stop
I
acting
know. I
like it
know.
ain't real.
Yeah,
We got
Kobe
to
was
stop
second
acting
round
like
on '08.
it
They
ain't
say he
real
was
just because we
defensive. He
like
was
somebody.
defensive first team.
We can't
Who would not vote
be
for Kobe when you
we
see his name on there? Like, oh, Kobe.
we can't
Yeah,
be honest. Listen, we can't be honest because we like somebody. Kobe,
yeah, Kobe got a lot of
KD,
them
and
from
Tim
repetition
Duncan
though.
made the squad off of reputation at some points in time. That's
Trev,
a
what'd you say,
fact.
Trev? What'd you say?
That's a
defense.
fact.
Not Tim
Not
Duncan.
Kobe.
That's a fact.
No,
And
So defense is
He shot
popular.
46%, Trev.
and watch
No,
this.
wait.
And watch this. I'm still waiting on Trev to call Jimmy Butler playoff Jimmy while we talking about this.
playoff Jimmy, he got to the finals twice.